Today is the 31st of July, 2026. Overall, this was a good week. I'm not upset with my week at all. I think I traded to the best of my ability with the systems that I had in place. But it's time to improve my systems. I was watching a podcast today on my way home from work, and while I was at the driving range, I was putting on the greens. I was listening to a podcast about Myron Golden, who's a big entrepreneur mindset type coach that also is very rooted in the systems of the Bible. And I really enjoy reading the Bible in my faith, and it's something that I try to apply to the best of my ability. But I haven't been doing a great job with that. And I definitely feel like over the past couple months, God has been telling me that my focus has been diluted and diverted, if you understand what I mean. It's been all over the place. It hasn't really been focused, and I think that that's one of the key missing points that I'm missing, because overall my trading is good. I'm just missing key details that are causing my trades to lose. So with that being said, I have two things that I am focusing on for as long as I can, and will be doing for a while. I've deleted all social media. At this point in time, I don't really care about trying to get new clients for the business. I'm more focused on growing my personal capital and making sure that my trading is the best that it can be. So for now, until I decide otherwise, the two things that I'm focusing on is staying at God's hip and listening to following his word. So I have these written down, and to become the best trader in the world. And those things are sit right here. And to do that, I was also watching another video, and this guy was talking about focus in general, and that you only have so much mental energy, and whatever you're focused on is obviously what's going to be improving. So what have you been focusing on, and really self-reflect on that is what I've been reflecting on. And a lot of my focus have been diverted in a bunch of things. It's been diverted in trading, it's been diverted in relationships, it's also been diverted in golf and a bunch of other things. So not to say that that's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. It's just what I was focused on at the time. I'm always gonna prioritize my relationship with not only God but also my girlfriend, and that's not gonna change. But what is gonna change is the overall consumption of my time and direction of my focus. So how I'm going to be doing that is any free time that I basically have now that I've deleted social media. So I've deleted Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. All of my focus is, when I have time, I'm just going to be studying the charts, backtesting, going over setups, doing setups like this, or on my screen right here, and backtesting it over and over and over and over and over. Not that I don't know how to trade or don't know what I'm doing. That's not the premise of it. The premise of it is to get some momentum, to get some feedback. And if I'm constantly preparing, when it's time for me to execute, there's no question about it. Myron Golden was talking about preparation, that if you want to be one of the best, you have to prepare. And if you look at all the greats like Tiger Woods, Kobe, Michael Jordan, Michael Phelps, their preparation is what caused them to be as good as they were. They were putting in 4 or 5 times the amount of work compared to their competitors. And not that training you need to do more work. In fact, in trading you have to do less. But you have to be prepared. So I'm going to take this step because realistically I think I'm only 30 to 60 days of complete focus away from doing what I want to be doing and having the amount of funds that I want to be having in my account. I know I can get to $50,000 in a personal account by the end of the year. Totally, I can do it. I just need to be focused to do it because I'm proving to myself that I can trade in these backtesting sessions. I'm actually focused and my attention isn't diverted when I'm taking all of these setups. So that's what I'm focused on for as long as I can be, or will be, I should say. I will be focused for whatever time it is. So spending my time backtesting, spending my time reading my word, and staying at God's hip more than anything and leaning on Him. Because I know that's my missing piece. And I need to just commit and stick to it. That's my goal. If you can't tell, I also cut my hair. My hair is definitely shorter now. It's hard to see with the lighting in my room, but I haven't had my hood up like this in probably 6 years. So I cut my hair and we're gonna see how this goes. I'm excited though. I'm excited because I know what I'm doing. I'm not a dunce. I'm not idiotic or insane when it comes to the charts. I can adapt, I can evolve, and I can succeed, and I will succeed. And there's no one that can take that from me, for sure. And I know that and believe that with my heart. So now it's time to go get it. Let the journey begin. Remember that I love you, God loves you, and I'll see you in that next one.